Hello the internet and welcome to my review of Tank Tank Tank. And well, let's get the review started. First, the story mode. You can play with 1 or 2 people here. If you pick 1, the other person will be AI, so don't worry that, oh, if I pick 1, I won't there will only be 1 person fighting the giant monsters of doom. Don't worry. Yeah, now for the because we're in story mode, let's talk about the story. I can't tell what the story is in this game. It's pretty much like, hey, giant monsters, you have a tank, kill them. So I couldn't really understand it. It was just like, again, what I just said. It was just like, monsters, kill, smash, destroy, boom, explosions everywhere. Yeah, but still, let's get on to the gameplay. The gameplay is really hectic. It's really fun. The idea is that there are loads of giant mechanical monsters, and you have to shoot them down. You can get upgraded items on your tank, which will do more damage, and some of them are really powerful. Like, one of them just makes a giant explosion happen wherever you, like a nuclear blast, and that is really good. There's also one that shoots out an electric beam that stuns enemies. There's one that there's kind of like a machine gun. There's a shotgun. There's one that shoots 2 little nuclear blasts. It's really fun. Let's talk about the missions. There are kind of like a few different missions and about 4-ish bosses. I'm not sure. I haven't finished the game yet. Well, at least the story mode yet. But I think there's about 4 or 5 bosses. I'll talk about the ones that you can get in the multiplayer. There's the 3-headed dragon, which is the most known because it's the one on kind of like the box art. He's actually quite hard because if he grabs you in your jaws, you have to press the buttons really fast to get out of his grip. And he's the most annoying as well. The Phoenix is probably the easiest. Because it's just like, because he does do the grabby thing as well, but because the only one has 1 head, and the other one has about 3, it's much easier to escape his grab motion, so he doesn't grab you. And yeah, let's talk. And now let's talk about the Kongs. The Kongs are really fun to fight against. The only reason they're in the game, the only reason they're in the mission, is because of a multiplayer mode that which I will talk about in a few minutes. But yeah, the Kongs are really fun to fight up against. There's kind of like 2 in 1 mission, and really fun. Let's talk about the multiplayer mode. There are 4 multiplayer modes that you can get. First one is mission mode, where you can play with 4 people and playing against 1 wave of random enemies and a boss, being either the giant squid, which I haven't fighted yet, the Hydra, or the Phoenix. Can't fight against the Kongs, which I'm very sad about, but except for that, yeah. And yeah, that's probably my favourite one because you're acting as a team, even though sometimes it's kind of like, even though when I did the final, like if I do the final blow to the last, to the boss, like let's say I'm fighting against a Hydra and I do the final blow, but because some guy does more damage to him, he gets first place and I get last place because I did least. That's kind of unfair, really. But yeah, and that's really fun. Now for free for all, it's exactly what it sounds like. You versus 3 other tanks. Simple. There's teams where it's you and another tank versus 2 other tanks. I prefer this one for free for all because you could kind of like run away and get things whilst the other one distracts, whilst your teammate distracts them. It's really good and really fun. And now let's talk about my probably the funnest if you're the person with the gamepad, but probably not that fun if you're the person with the Wii remote. Kong. This is where you take a picture of your face and put it on a Kong's body. For some reason it's a pink Kong, I don't know why. Because this Kong wants to be fabulous. I don't know. But you get to control the Kong if you're with the gamepad. And your 3 other friends have to, well, defeat you. And it's really fun. You can do hand smashes, do sonic waves. There's even a bit where you do a fart laser. Fart laser! If you should just go buy this game now, just because I just said fart laser. Fart laser, people. Amazing. But still, that's all of the multiplayer modes, and with the multiplayer modes are really what you should get the game for, and that's what makes the game fun. Now let's look at now for the score, I guess, because there's not much to say with this game. It's a game where you are a tank and you kill things, where you kill robots with your tank. What's more to say but 8 out of 10. But yeah, go get this game. If you don't have enough money, you can get a special basic pack where you can play 3 of the multiplayer modes. Or you can play none of the story mode. You can't play the Kong unless you pay for it. But if you don't pay for it, you can play 3. You can play 3 of the other multiplayer modes a day, which isn't great, but until you get enough money, this will keep you going in your tank needs. But yeah, if you like blowing up stuff, get this game. You will love it. Okay, guys, see you next time for the next review, which will be Assassin's Creed 3, and then there will be Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. I'm Batman! My voice hurts now. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!